Hey, what's up, everybody? I think I got it working. Can you guys hear me? Ronnie, Mark, can you hear me? See if you guys can hear me. Good morning, 5280. Good morning, Satterwolf. Good morning, Mark, Ronnie. Can you guys hear me? Let's see. Let's find out what's going on here, guys. I screwed up again and my computer won't work. But I got the iPad is back up. Hey, Mo, what's up? Can you hear me? Curious. Thank you, Wayne. I couldn't hear shit. It's kind of weird because I don't have feedback telling me whether or not I can be heard. So let me take a look here and see how. Okay, cool. Okay. Looking at myself on the phone, seeing if it works. Cool, I can hear it. Okay, I'm gonna change something. You're back. Oh, I can hear it. Okay, I'm gonna change something. That is down a little bit. So, how's everybody doing? Let's see if I can make this work better. Yeah, I changed all the. I had the air conditioning on before it started because it gets really hot down here if I don't run it beforehand. But that should be better right there. That's better. Lighting's a lot better now. Okay. So, how's everybody doing? A little bit weird trying to see myself because I can't see a camera on the iPad. Okay. Nice spine to bulk. Speaking of spine to bulk, let me show you guys some nice myceliated grain and substrate. This here is Purple Mystic. I spawned this to bulk on August 4th. It's all colonized. Getting ready to go fruit. And let's see what else I got here. This is my Toke Taj Mahal combination or cross. Colonizing beautifully. This is a neat little BBQ blue brain Shakti. This one's nice. It's in fruiting condition right now. Just a little tiny grow. But hey, nerdy, what's going on? I am working on trying to get. Anyway, so how's everybody doing? You know, this freaking setup sucks. Anyway. Ah, there we go. Nice. Okay. I can go through the comments like this. Mandrake root. Cool. You got mandrake root. Huh. Is that like from Hogwarts? Nice. I got my pressure cooker running right now. I got 3 1.5 pound bags of rye berries that finally came in the mail. Ronnie, I had an issue with the rye you sent me. I bagged up a couple 1 pound bags just to test it out. I hydrated it all perfect, great. Put it in the pressure cooker, and for the first time in my life, I ran my pressure cooker out of water. So it burned all the bag, and all the spawn got nasty. I ended up getting it cleaned up, but it was awful. Yeah, hit the like button, everybody. That'd be cool. Yes, I wish I could see the screen bigger. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now I can see the comments. That's much nicer. Okay, guys, go ahead and ask any questions you got. I can see the comments now, finally. On the iPad, it's a little more difficult to see everything, but now it's a lot better. So, good Sunday afternoon to everybody. I'm glad this finally worked. You can hear a pot smoker. I love it. Oh gosh. So I working on getting working to go through the computer, to go through the StreamYard thing, but for some reason my StreamYard doesn't recognize the freaking microphone on the camera all of a sudden. Yesterday it worked fine. I was on here. I don't know if you guys saw the tests. Yeah, okay, good morning, Mark. Yeah, I did the bag just to, no, I got plenty right now, Ronnie. I'm good. I wanted to do the bags because it's a lot more sterile, I think. The jars I had, the lids were all getting rusty, like the rings. So I got some stainless steel lids coming in. And I got some, I don't know if I have it right here. I got some of these different injection ports. I don't know if you can see that, but anyways. They're little injection ports. They're not the sticker type because I was using the stickers, and those just weren't working out that well. So I switched over to these right now, and of course I can't find it. I got those syringe filters for the Derek, what's going on? I got the syringe filters, the 22 micron syringe filters. So I'm building a bunch of new jars to for doing my stuff. Nice. Do you need anything, Saturday? Hit me up. I can take care of you if you need any swabs or anything. Yeah, PF Tech is fun. No, it's not outdated. It's just people are doing things to get big, huge instead of just. I love doing BRF cakes. I did a batch about 2 months ago. I ended up letting them sit too long, so I had to throw them out. But as soon as I get some more vermiculite, I'm going to do that. Yeah, Ronnie, it's freaking grains I got right now. Everything's going a lot better. The rice I did, I don't know what happened, but everything I did on brown rice started contaminating. Nothing else. All the Milo I did, all the popcorn I did, everything else is perfectly fine. All done side by side. Yet the rice, the brown rice, is I've had like maybe 30% go fine, but the rest are just been turning green. I mean, not even inoculated, just sitting in the bags and jars after the pressure cooker. They were pressure cooked for 2 hours, sitting in the jar, and then maybe like a week or two later, they just turn green. I don't know why. But, contamination happens. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, yeah. I think I don't know if it's my patient or if it's not my pressure cooker. I'm pressure cooking it at 15 psi for 90 to 2.5 hours. So 90 minutes to 2.5 hours easily. Yeah, it's got to be something to do with brown rice because I've never had luck with Uncle Ben's. Speaking of Uncle Ben's, I actually have some that I'm trying again. I bought 2 of the bags and then 2 of the bowls. It's my nemesis. I can't seem to get away from it. But I'll figure it out eventually, and just to be able to show people how to do it because it's a great idea for newbies to just grab a bag of rice, throw some freaking LC in it, done. And if you want it, you could just fruit right in the bag. You just pour a little vermiculite on top and fruit it. I did BRF back in about 2005, 2008, somewhere in that time frame. I did a bunch of BRF jars, maybe a dozen, like half pint or pint wide mouths, maybe half pints. I can't remember. But I bought them and I got all the stuff online. I bought a spore syringe. I inoculated them. They started a little bit, but then they all just kind of died off, so I just left it alone. Hey, VTC, thank you for coming. Yeah, I was talking to Ed earlier. Well, I don't know if you saw the live. It was like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. my time. So I was on there, and he's so cool. He actually threw my name and my link up on the screen for me, which was kind of nice. I mean, you didn't have to do that. Yeah, I got a bunch of LC I knocked up that I have tested clean, or I have a bunch of LC that I tested. It came out clean. I knocked up one 90-second rice bag and like one of those bowls with the brown rice in it. I put injection ports on it. I knocked little holes with syringe filters. I kind of went overboard on that and inoculated both of those, but I'm not seeing anything in the window yet. It was only been like 5-6 days, so I'm not gonna show that because there's nothing to show. It's just rice. But yeah, I'm giving it a shot. I got some really nice tests coming back. All my LC tests are coming back clean, which is gonna be fun. Because I want to get some stuff out to people. And, Why were you on there, Ronnie? I was on there at like 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. I woke up and I was like, okay, cool, Dr. Ed's live. I'll watch some stupid videos. Why sleep? You can watch, Thailand mushroom stuff. But yeah, that was kind of cool of him. Yeah, let's see. What was I thinking? So, I had. Hey, Samuel, thank you for coming. Subscribe if you can. Oh, cool. Yeah, I talk on the live stream as much as I can. I don't do much because of the lag. The comments get so far behind, it's hard to actually have a conversation during those lives. Oh, okay, cool, Ronnie. But yeah, the chat just gets so far behind. You try to say something, and it must be so tough for him to do it because, I'm dealing with like maybe I don't know how many people are even in here because I can't really see with my screen. Let's see, we got. Doesn't even tell me. 14 people. Cool. It's nice. I've never had more than 5 or 10. Oh, actually, I had 14 last Sunday, but it was on a screwed up feed. Let's see. trying to think of something I can do to show you guys something mycologically. One different. Okay. This is something I'm doing different now. I'm stapling my bags. I was watching it do that, and it actually works out great. I haven't had any issues with the staples. When I've been using my impulse sealer, it sucks. So I was having issues with that. So now I'm stapling just like other people do. Okay, I think we got some lag. So sucks not having the screen going like I wanted. Anyways, I am going to become technically proficient with all of this, guys. I apologize that it didn't work out. I haven't used a personal computer PC with like Windows since 2004, maybe 20 years now. I can't believe I'm saying it. It's been 20 years since I've used a computer. I've been using iPads since, well, I shouldn't say iPads, iPhones since the iPhone 4S was my first iPhone, and then my iPad was a first or second generation iPad. I got second gen, but it was like the second one out. That's when I started using iPads, and I never went back. Honestly, I think PCs suck. Good afternoon, Doctor Nerdy. Yeah, I mean, I just want to come live, and I want to be able to talk to you guys and help you if I can. That's my whole thing. Ronnie, yeah, no, that freaking sucks, Ronnie. I can't believe they're doing that to you guys. Even Princess Cagensis, she had a new channel started, and she's already been reported. It's a bunch of haters reporting her for bullshit, because she likes to isolate and name strains something cute. They're getting pissy with her and being assholes, I've heard. Whatever, she's growing the stuff at least. I mean, a lot of people are just taking LCs, copying them, and selling them. At least she grows them. But, yeah, Derek, I'm trying to look at, I was looking at Rumble, Twitch. The problem is there's so little following on there for this stuff that, I might go on there and maybe there's 100 people that watch Mycology. So we got to get everybody to move over. That's the problem. Cardboard is a free alternative to agar. I love agar. Why would I want to use cardboard? Yes, actually, I did play with cardboard and dog fur. Actually, I took a jar, like a jar like this, and I filled it with a bunch of cardboard that I stripped the stuff off of, and some rice. And I actually put a big clump of dog fur in there to see what would happen. It was an experiment. I was just screwing around. And I inoculated it with a bunch of chunks of mycelium. And it actually started growing on the cardboard, on the dog fur. The rice ended up striking, but everything else was fine. The rice went green, but the cardboard and dog fur actually colonized. I had to get rid of it. But yeah, no, I haven't done the agar on cardboard. But I could try it. That's something we could do. Yeah, I'll set that up for next Sunday. I'll take some cardboard and I'll get it soaking in some nutrient solution. That would probably work, like an LC solution. Agar is super cheap, Nerdy. I mean, I can literally make 1,000 milliliters of agar for under $3, under $2, really. Literally, it's like 15 grams of Caro syrup, 10 grams of agar, or 20 grams of agar, and if you have light malt extract, you can use that instead of Caro, or some potato flakes. I mean, you can just boil a potato and use the liquid from that. The problem with free speech and free mark is this platform is private, so they own the platform, so they don't have to abide by free speech laws, and it's worldwide. So it's just there's so many technical bullshit about it. It's not right. I should be able. I honestly come on the computer and I see girls riding unicycles in underwear and showing their ass and titties That's not a good example for the young women of the next generations and current generations. I see, the Haktua girl is all freaking popular now because she, joked about spitting on a penis. Um, there's constant bullshit on the internet, but yet we can't talk about and show pictures of mushrooms. What the fuck? I mean, why not? Cobalt, what's up? Yeah, exactly, Wayne. Yeah. Well, what I do is that's actually the first time I caught his live after, before the first hours, and it was like 20 minutes in, or 17 people. So I got a nice early comments, and it was funny because he was talking about mites and stuff. I was looking at a plate or a slide under my microscope. I was setting it up to work on the computer, and I'm looking at it, and I see a spore. I got it at 1000x, so the spores are about maybe a 16th of an inch on my screen. So they're pretty micro. They're big for a spore on a microscope. And all of a sudden, I see this little freaking critter crawl across the screen. I'm like, what the fuck? And it was on the slide eating, or it looked like it was eating the spores. It didn't actually eat any, but it was crawling across the screen. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it was see-through. It was like a troglodyte, or one of those those little like teddy bear things, but with claws. It was freaking scary. I was like, what the fuck is that? I couldn't catch it on video. I was trying. That's why I'm setting up my microscope to work on the computer, because the camera I have has a USB port that I can plug it directly into the TV with HDMI, or a USB port into a computer. Wholesome content, not allowed. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like looking at pretty things, whether it's girls, dogs, mushrooms, doesn't matter. I like them all. But it shouldn't be prohibited for me to talk or show a picture of a mushroom. That makes no sense to me. I mean, it's not like I'm showing anything. So, legal side of it, talk about hypocritical, yet, people can smoke pot, make DMT, but yet mushrooms are bad. That makes no sense to me. And then on IG, they're sitting there saying stuff like trying to promote selling things. Nobody's promoting selling things. They're selling things. There's no promotion. They're just doing it. They're not lying about it. They're not trying to be sneaky. Yeah, you get the Telegraph crap that they sit there and say cocaine, methamphetamines, heroin, everything. Go buy credit cards because you can get, here, give me $100. I'll give you $10,000 in an ATM card. Who gives away free money? Nobody. If it was that good, they'd be using it themselves. Sling Blade, what's going on? Yeah, I threw the slide away. It was like, the slide had been sitting on my shelf for 2 months. It was like one of the first slides I made. I had it in a little slide container. Of course, I don't have it. I have the container. It's one of those white plastic boxes for slides, and I just had it sitting in the box, and I just put it away. And I've been remodeling for the past few months. So tardigrades, that's what it is. Thank you, Andrea. Could not think of the word. Look like a tardigrade, but with like claws. Look like a tick tardigrade. Yeah, exactly. Cobalt mushrooms are beautiful, and I like albinos. I like the big frilly white albinos. I don't really like brown caps that much, to be honest. The sporulation on brown caps just turns me off. I grow them, but I prefer albinos. That's my preferred strain, like albino Jedi Mindfuck, Stormtrooper, Avery albino, Tat, Penis Envy. I'm gonna be growing a whole bunch of new albinos because I got some albino Blue EV. I just took a few monos from a spore swab that I've streaked or grab and drag. I got Anubis. I don't know if that's an albino or not, but I got monos from Anubis, albino Blue EV, that weird toke that isn't toke. I don't know what the hell that is. I got to regrow it. I'm trying it back from spores. Yeah, AJ, I know tardigrades are beautiful. microscopically speaking, but it just, I couldn't understand where the hell it came from. Titties and shrooms page. Yeah, I should start showing my titties and shrooms. Okay, VTC. What do you think of cocoa core versus bulk, and how long you sterilize your substrate? Okay, good question. I heard Ed talking about this earlier. I buy cocoa core bricks, just the 1.6 kilo brick, 1600, no, 650 gram, 0.6 gram, 650 gram. Cocoa Bliss, that's what it is. It's Cocoa Bliss, cocoa core. I take the brick and I break it up in a brewer's bag. I don't know if you've seen those. Harvey from Houston Mush Farm told me this. Herbie Moncanerby. He takes brewer's bags. I actually got a couple. They're the big white bags that you brew yeast and stuff for grains for brewing beer. I take one of those and I put a brick in there, broken up, and I boil it. Just boil it for about an hour, and then I actually take that whole bag. I just strain it out. I pressure cook it sometimes for like an hour, and then I add the vermiculite right in with it. I love using brick. It doesn't. I have no problems with it. I sterilize my substrate if it's in a bag for 90 minutes. I usually just boil it. That's my thing. Is I boil my substrate with vermiculite. I'm using calcium carbonate now instead of gypsum, so that's some people use, some people don't. I boil it for an hour or so, and then I usually just strain it to field capacity and squeeze the with the brew bag. What I do is I put everything in the brew bag: the vermiculite, the cocoa core, the calcium. I boil it over my burner for about an hour until it's nice and clean, and then you pull the string on the brew bag, and then what I do is I take the brew bag on it and squeeze all the water out except for field capacity, and then I put it into a plastic bag, and that's it. Done. That's usually just all I do. Sometimes I take it and I put it into a bag like this. Okay, this is just a bag of what I put my. This is my substrate. It's cocoa core, vermiculite, calcium. After I get done boiling it, I put it in this bag, and it's done. This is probably 10 pounds of substrate. There's other ways you can do it, but that's. Sorry, funky. Okay, here we go. Okay, where was I? Sling Blade, what's going on? Yes, I have Nutcracker. I'm actually growing right now. Not growing colonizing on agar. I'm trying to get, and no, actually I have it on grain and LC. I haven't been able to grow out Nutcracker yet. Yep, that jobs too. I get it on Amazon just because I use it as a fill-in to get free shipping. Because I surf Amazon's free Prime shit. So basically, what happens is if you buy like $35 worth of stuff on Amazon, you get free shipping. But what happens is every couple months they'll sit there and say, "You get 30 days of Amazon Prime for $1. I'll do that deal." And I do all my shopping during that time. And if it's for the cost of shipping one item, I got free Amazon for 3 months, or Amazon for 3 months for $10. So I got free shipping for 3 months, which is cool. Yeti, that's the one I was thinking of. Thank you, Mark. I have, actually, I should grow some Yeti. I got it on plate. Yeah, I love making Yeti. I found I think it's Cocoa Bliss. Let me take a quick look. I bought like bricks for dirt cheap. What's going on? Everything on my iPad is all my accounts got logged out for some reason. Let's see on my order. Let's see Cocoa Core. Yeah, the last one. Oh wait, it's not Cocoa Bliss. It was Z-Dix 8 piece. Z-Dix. That was the name. So I bought eight bricks of Cocoa Core for $25. It was this one. Yeah. Stuff works fine. Yeah. It was there's the price right there. 8 bricks, $25, free shipping. So that's enough to last me basically forever. For a few months. Yeah. Oh, I got something cool, guys. This is cool. I just got some money from selling some stuff on eBay, and I got this is really cool. You're gonna love it. Okay. I got some sterilization tape that you put in the PC with your stuff, and it has black stripes when you finished. So I got this to petri dishes. Cool. Put them on the side across those racks, and I saw someone on IG do something similar, and said it was a shoe rack. But those bars are 3 inches apart, so you can fit 2 rows of petri dishes all the way across every row. So it's going to be a nice upgrade from the way I got it right now. Nice. Which plate was that, Mark? Oh, the Yeti. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I send out so many freaking cultures. I'm sorry, I can't remember them all. That's my problem. I keep sending people free shit. I was gonna start making money. Not of you guys, but of other people. People that have money to waste. See, a lot of us are in do-it-yourself, broke boy techs. Oh, thanks, Derek. Yeah, I just actually cleaned it. Oh, I put my secondary flow hood over here, guys. So now I got my desk set up over here with my secondary flow hood. Okay, that's my 12. That's my 13 by 22. Got my cassette decks, and I just got a mess over there because what I did is I also changed around this. I got my stream's getting funky, and my microscope right here, and I can play it on the computer right here. So I'm trying to work on getting the camera to work, but of course it's not. And I got my tent right there, and I can go inside there and do things if I want. But yeah, so that's my new setup over there with the secondary flow hood. That's my original one. I cleaned it out, sanitized the inside of it with Lysol, got it all set up over there so I can do work on stupid little things like if I'm putting grain bags together and stuff like that. I can do it over there in the flow hood and not bring grains and crap into my tent because I don't like bringing anything in the tent that I don't have to, because then I'm risking contamination. Because what I'll do is I'll show you. I'm gonna lose battery power at 24%. What's going on? Anyways, let's keep going. In my tent, I'm finding in my tent that I just showed you, nothing. Okay, wait a minute. Knock on wood. Nothing's been contaminating in the tent. So I'm thinking that that's a good place to keep stuff. So what I did is I redid my racks. Let me show you. new t-shirt on. Yay. Redid the racks in the cereal tent. Okay. Because let me see if I can do the settings. Now I have 4 rows. I got the bottom shelf. I got all my grain jars right here and my inoculated stuff like hot tula. So I got corn. This is the only rice bag I got left. Actually, there's one more. This is Nutcracker. And this one is TTBVI that I got from you, Ronnie. It's colonizing. Those 2 are the only 2 rice I got left working. Everything over here is colonizing nicely. Some of these had some. Yeah, they're growing. So everything's growing here, and that's all my current plates that I'm working on. Just new stuff, different, pieces I took out of some of them. Some LCs. Here's an LC test right here. This one was a Nutcracker. There we go. I pulled let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I pulled 4 syringes. And I tested each syringe on plates, and they're coming out clean. These are all my new plates that I'm working with. Different recipes I'm testing and stuff. I got my LCs down here, and some more testing of LCs. Let's see, test plates. Oh, there we go. This is my albino hillbilly test plate. It's coming out clean. I got 2 plates in there. I pulled 4 or 5 of those. This is my Uncle Ben's tech that I'm trying with the albino hillbilly, but it's not doing anything yet. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. And then the bowls I was talking about are these. This is the bowl I'm talking about. It's like a rice bowl. That doesn't matter. These are my LCs. They look thick. Of course, I grabbed the brand new one. I just pulled out of a lot of these. This one just got pulled the other day. And then I got my little start plate over here. My newest one. This is Natalensis. I don't know if you remember last week I had some Natalensis that was green on top. Had a green puck on top, so I got rid of that one. And then this is one of my albino Louis Vuitton monos. Albino crinkle grain LC test is looking fine. This one here is Nutcracker LC test. It's gonna be fine. And then this is my Toke grab and drag. So that's fine. I'm not growing yet. But anyways, I test everything a few times just because I'm paranoid about being sterile. Boom. Let's get out of this tent. I don't like going in the tent that much because I use it to keep everything clean. And this here is my other tent. Keep there. And let's see. Freaking thing is not working very well. And that's my repurposed cassette deck thing. And then this is the old flow hood. This is just the one I put going there. Let's see. I don't know if you can tell by the labeling who made these, but let's see who can remember whose plates are those in the middle there. Does anybody have a guess who made those plates? I didn't make them, but let's see if anybody can guess who labels their plates like that. They're nice plates too. We got Blue Meanie, Manna from Heaven PE. We got, I can't read that one. I think it says something Snape, something Graham Snape. I know who sent it. You guys. Okay. guys. I'll enjoy the little tour. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just going to yeah, okay, let's go to hey Mike. Sorry, I'm just catching up on some comments here. It's all screwed up. I thought it was up to date, but it wasn't. Good morning, Two Hawks Heights. How you doing, my brother? TTBVI is a tough one to start on, Ronnie. It grows on plates great, and then you got to have the right block. I'm doing TTB, or not the block, the composted manure in your, or straw in your substrate. So it's kind of a tough. Sorry guys, this lag is killing me. I apologize for the lag, guys. I don't know what that's going on. I think that's in the store right now. Okay, Mike Satterwolf. BTC, I'm finding out a grow tent with a humidifier. I'm using shoeboxes. If you combine substrate, should I leave open? VTC, what I do is I take my shoebox, I mix everything. If I put a pseudo casing layer on it, it's fine, I do that. And then I put the regular shoebox lid on it for 10 days. Take it off, and if I dub tub or whatever, I put a dub tub, or I just leave the lid a little bit loose. And then if you're in a tent with a humidifier, you can take the lid right off after your fruiting conditions start. Like my little tent there, I'm using bags now, but I could do that. But I'm actually in the process of changing my fruiting conditions around because I don't like it. I want a enclosed tent for my fruiting things. So I'm actually in a good position right now because I sold a few things on eBay that my father gave me from his old company to sell. So I got about $200 to spend on stuff saved up. So I got to get a bunch of, not 200, probably about $140. I got a tent I like. It's like $50. It's like a marijuana grow tent, like a Vivus one, but cheaper. And it's a 2x4 by 60. I want to put a shelf, or 36 by 24 by 60. And I'm going to put a shelving unit in there, and that's just going to be for my fruiting bags and stuff. So it depends. You don't really need a humidifier if you do diaper tech on your shelving. You can just put incontinence tech pads on the shelves, keep them wet, and the humidity should stay fine. Keep it simple. You don't need to go crazy with humidifiers, fans, and all this stuff. For home growing, I mean, if you're doing a commercial grow setup or hundreds of pounds, this is easy. We just make, boom, in 2 weeks this is going to be full of mushrooms. I mean, I put a lot of people use rubber bands. I learned from Trippy Kai, yay! He's my brother from another mother in Australia. But he puts tape around the bag instead of a rubber band. Basically, this is nice and tight. It's not, it's nice. Good boy. Smack that ass. Anyways, it's nice. I just put packing tape around it. I had red. I mean, it doesn't matter what color. You can use clear. It's not about the light. It's about the air pockets. So once you get the air out, if it's nice and tight in here, instead of a rubber band, I just use tape. Then when I'm ready to fruit, if it's a low CO2 level, like if something likes a lot of CO2, like a plate pin culture, I'll leave it in the bag. If it's regular, if it likes a lot more oxygen, I'll cut the bag off right here, and I'll put that inside of it, just the shoebox, just boom, and let it sit there. Or a tub or tote or something. And that goes just in the tent on a shelf. It's a, thanks, States. Yeah, I got access to the stuff I need for the TTBVI lane. It's not hard to get around here. I got black cow if I need it. Yeah, Ronnie, isn't that neat? I like the way that looks. I'll let you know how good it works because you know how plates build up. They're just everywhere. Yeah, Derek, perfect. Thank you. Close it till fruiting. Yeah, the lid stays on. Fruiting. Yeah, lid stays on once you get fruiting. You can just either fan it or open a little. If it's a sealed. Sorry, guys, I was just thinking of something. So for news, last week Sunday I did a live and I said there was going to be a giveaway. Well, the winner of that giveaway was announced Wednesday or Thursday. It was Daniel Cunningham. He was, I don't know if you saw on my IG page, I got this little ball grabber, random picker. He got picked. He's going to get a t-shirt. He's going to get some liquid cultures, some fruit that we worked on another thing with, but stickers, all kinds of good stuff. So congratulations to Daniel Cunningham. He's on IG, Daniel Emily Cunningham or something like that. Great guy. He can use your support too. Just look him up, give him a hi, how you doing? Just make him feel good, you know. Always good to say hi to people. Tell them you love them. Doesn't matter if they're your best friend or your sworn enemy. Everybody loves to hear the term "I love you." I love all of you. It's not very often that someone says they love you and you think, "Oh, what an asshole." You can be supportive without being, disgusting and dirty. There's... Exactly, Derek. I mean, I know he's gone through some issues with battles and stuff. I don't know exactly. I don't want to throw his shit out there, but he's a great guy. I mean, he writes me all the time. He goes, "Hey, Bubba, what's up?" I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" Just checks on me, and I check on him when I remember. I go through a lot of people. Like it's awesome. Hoping it got manner. Um, let me know. I forgot to ask. Yeah. Yeah, Ronnie. He's actually got something in the mail for me. I got something in the mail. His box is right. His box is over there. But he needed some fruit. I'm sending him a bunch of my own fruit. But yeah. So let's see. Any more questions? My battery's at 20%, so we got until my battery dies, guys. Yeah, I feel like crap because I wanted the computer thing to work because the camera, I had it set up so that I could actually talk to you guys while reading the comments. But I went to the StreamYard thing, and it just makes it a little more complicated. But I'll figure it out. Bright lights. I was working with an iPad. The camera's way over here on the side, and your comments are way on the other side. So if I want to read your comments, I gotta look like this. If I want to look at you, I gotta look like that. I hate that about cameras. Cameras should be right in the middle of the screen. Let's see. Oh, I got some new. Oh, okay, here we go. This is something we can talk about. We got a couple new things. I like making chocolates, so I got a couple new molds. This is a. Anyways, this mold is cool. It makes 3 large bars and 6 smaller ones. These hold 10 milliliters each, and the big ones hold 40 milliliters. And then I also got, this is really cool. I hope you guys are gonna be able to see this on the screen. I don't know if you can see inside this mold. There's like reflections of like color. You see like the oil stain on there? Well, that's not a stain. That's the light reflecting off different layers in the mold. And that actually transfers onto the chocolate, but it doesn't leave the mold. There's nothing in the mold. There's nothing there. I'm not rubbing on anything. It's just the actual, it doesn't rub off. It's just part of the mold. Not cool? So anyways, this makes a bunch of, this makes 6 50 milliliter bars. So that's my project. I made some last night just to test it. My chocolate flavor is awesome. I love my chocolate. My chocolate is a minty flavor. It's very, very good. Mint and coconut chocolate. And I want to shout out to Pops. Thank you, Pops. I got the book, 4 Agreements. I'm going to give it a read, and then I'm going to give it away to somebody right here. And that's about it for stuff. Let's see where our comments are at. Yeah, I'm in Massachusetts on the East Coast, so I got my rye berries from a company that I thought screwed me. It was called Chungy's Organic Farms. I ordered it on July 24th, no, 27th or something like that. They're the 4th, and they didn't respond. I ordered it on the 24th. They shipped it on the 14th of August. So for a week and a 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, they wouldn't respond to emails. They wouldn't, nothing. I thought they ghosted me. And then all of a sudden, the shipping came up. So I was like, okay. So I got it from them. It was a decent price. It was 10 pounds for like 24 bucks, 22. No, $18.99 for 20 pounds shipped. So it was like a real good price. So when you have the bags, do you retape them tighter to take pictures? No, I don't retape them as they shrink. Usually after the first flush, I just take them out of the bag, or I cut the bag and just put them on something. I take like a tote with a diaper at the bottom or a pad at the bottom to hold water, and then I put like a little like a tray or something to keep them off the water, and I just leave the blocks just there a little, because in the bag this is small. This is literally it's not that big, so it's maybe a 5-inch circle, 5-inch across. So I take the bag off and I leave them on something like a okay, for an example, like I would take like a 20-quart Sterilite, and I'd put this at the bottom and then just leave the cake on top like that. And then when the first flush is done, I just cut the bag off and put it just on that. I don't really get any second flushes and third flushes out of third flushes. I don't get. After the second flush, I toss the brick. Yeah, no, I don't do a second taping. I just tape them once and that's it. Thanks, Ronnie. Yeah, I like my chocolates. I can't eat them the way I want to though, because I'll eat like that mold. I made 3 bars yesterday, and 6 of the little ones. I've already eaten like 3 of the little ones last night, and they're like half a gram in each. And I was like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, some chocolate if you're in there. Like, don't add much Hawks. Drippy corn, you use like a teaspoon of Karo syrup in it. You don't use a lot. You use maybe like 1 teaspoon per gallon of water. That's about what I would. Then It'd be a quarter of a cup per 2 pound or 4 pound bags. So if you had 4 pounds of corn in water, boiling it or pressure cooking it, I wouldn't add more than 2 teaspoons. So if you're using malt extract, I would maybe use 5 grams, 3 grams. And then Peptone, half a gram at the most per every couple gallons. That's personally, I mean, do what you want. I mean, my thing lately is I've been working with pH levels. I've been trying to keep my pH above 9 and my temperatures below 74 in my grow areas, because low pH and high temperature is good for breeding contaminants, in my knowledge. Yeah, it does. It makes it all like the chocolate actually has. I haven't done it yet, okay, but from the pictures, the chocolate actually gets that holographic look on it. So that's going to be fun to see. I have to work on getting my chocolate more brittle, like snappier. Yes, you can, Derek. I saw I had those, and I had very bad results with my oats. But some people love them, and I probably, you got to figure everybody on here is in a different part of the country. So the suppliers for tractors, they all have breeders. I can't remember the exact name of the oats, but in different parts of the country, they're going to have different conditions, different humidity, different everything. So the oats are going to be different everywhere. So you got to really be careful with what you choose. I mean, you got to experiment, and you got to be sterile. I had oats that worked great. I had other oats that all went bad. So I basically got rid of all my oats because they were just unreliable. The only thing I've had consistently work really well is popcorn and popcorn. That's it. Popcorn's the only thing that's worked reliably for me. But I'm hoping I got some Milo in a giveaway. Someone sent me 5 pounds of Milo. I put it in little jars. I ended up making a bunch of half pints and pints of Milo, and they're all colonizing great. I don't have one right here because I just showed you them in there. And now I'm trying rye berries. Oops. Yeah, I got them really cheap too. I got the molds, the 3 bar one and the 6 bar. The 3 and the little ones was 3 separate molds, all the same, only $7, $7.99, something like that. And the other one was $8.99. Molds I got off Amazon. I do everything off Amazon. Thanks, Ronnie. Yeah, I won it in a giveaway last week. I normally give my giveaways back to other people because I don't need the fruit or any of that crap. I just like to play the games. But I played that one, and he said it was a 4 agreements. I was like, you know what? I want to give that a read. I tried getting it online to a PDF file, but I'd never read it. But now I'll actually read it. No, I'm in Massachusetts too, Mike. I think we talked about this once before. I'm in the Worcester area. I don't know whereabouts you're at. Actually, I'm in Brookfield, which is right near Sturbridge, which is in Worcester area. Hi, Mark. I probably missed everything here. I don't know how far behind we are. Let's see. Feel better. Yeah, exactly. Oats. I had a bag. I bought a 50-pound bag, and over 5-6 months, every time I tried it, I got a lot of contamination. It would be colonizing great, shake it, and all of a sudden the grains would be turning green or splitting up in green. And I pressure cooked it for like 2 hours, 3 hours, many times. Remember? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Remember those. Remember? Yeah, Mike, if you go to Tractor Supply, one of the people, they usually have it in the back on a shelf hidden. Um, Go online, look up your actual store, and it'll say whether they have it in stock. What happened with me is I went online, I saw Tractor Supply in my area, boom, Charlton, went online, and said 4 bags in stock. Went to the store, do you have it? They said yes, but we can't sell it to you because it got wet. So they said come back in 2 weeks when we get a new supply. And then I went back in 2 weeks and I got a bag, but I believe that I got one of the wet bags. They just lied to me. So I think that's why it was so messed up. But whatever. But I asked the guy and he actually went back and found it. Otherwise, it's over by the cow stuff and horse feed. If it's there, it's on Maker's Choice or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, exactly. Microscopic. That's the one. The grooves. Then they got like a rainbow effect, and if the chocolate's made right, it fills in those grooves, and boom. Can't wait to try it. I'm gonna get some white chocolate chips at Walmart Monday tomorrow. Monday's my Walmart day that I do my great shopping. My horrible checkout skills. Yeah, if you got what you got online, so just go to your Tractor Supply, type in your local one, and like look up whole oats. Hey, maybe. I know the rice has a lot to do with the moisture, nerdy. You're welcome, Mike. I don't remember what for. There we go. Derek, I'm doing the Uncle Ben's. I got a couple bags. I bought 2. I'd only buy them when they're on sale, like buy one get one free or 2 for $3 or something like that. And then I got 2 of the local brand bowls, which I'm just gonna use as control of the bag. So when the bag turns white, I'm gonna the bowl turn open in front of the flow. Oh, the dry rice, yeah. Okay, the brown rice, I'm thinking the colonizing, like the Uncle Ben's style ones at dollar store. Married Michael, what's up? Thank you for coming. Anthony, thank you for coming. God, I'm so happy you guys are coming. I hope to make this, a decent channel for people to come, hang out on the weekend because we don't really have much to do on after, our Mondays through Friday with Pops. It makes it nice to be able to talk to everybody occasionally on the weekend. Anyways, 15%. Okay. My phone plugged in, but for some reason it is not charging. Or my phone, my iPad is not charging properly. Okay, let's see what we got here. Good job. Thank you. Oh, is that you, Derek? Daniel? I was just telling everybody. Yeah, Bubba. That's why. Okay, that's what you call me, Bubba. I forgot what it was. It was Bubba. Okay, I didn't realize that was you, Daniel. But I actually tried that, Mike. I 100 grams of poppies is a lot. It's a bag like this big full of poppy seeds. It was huge. I think I bought Afghan white or it's papiverous, pop, seminiferous or something like that. I don't remember the exact Latin name, but I bought the right ones. And yeah, they're very interesting to try growing. I ended up growing them. They're supposed to be these giant pods that you get your opium from. which is fine. I have no problem with plant medicine, even like that. If you make a tea out of your opium, that's fine. Just don't get addicted to it like other opiates. Processed stuff like heroin, fentanyl, no, that's horrible. I hate it. But and I'm not going to use either one. But if you grow poppy at home and use it for pain when necessary, not as use it as a medicine, that's different. But yeah, I grew it in a tub, and when it first grows, it grows really tiny, little wispy, green growth, and it's hard to get it to grow. And then it grows like all these weird leaves, like lettuce, not lettuce, but like weeds. And then if you're lucky, you get pods. So, anyways, these great big pods I was supposed to have, this nice thick dirt. I had the light perfect. Inch round. That bin made a little flower pods out of thing. But I spread the seeds all over the yard. I still haven't seen anything. I'm glad you're here too. Now, I was telling everybody the stuff that I was adding into your box: and LCs, a T-shirt, a bunch of fruit. Yeah, Ronnie, I'm up to 12 minutes and it's still not working. Papaver somniferum. Thank you, Saturn. I couldn't remember the freaking name. I knew it was something like that. Papaver somniferum. That's what it was. I've grown it. Pretty much I've tried everything at least once. Growing it. Well, pretty much everything, so. Yeah, you do. I had the whole setup. I had like 8 high pressure, or not high pressure sodium, CFL bulbs in a little 8-quart tub. I mean, the thing wasn't that big. It was like, just like any of those, like 80-quart, maybe 100-quart totes with like a 4-inch base of thick soil. And I planted all the freaking seeds in there nicely. And I had 8 big 800-watt equivalent lights on top. Temperature was always 85 degrees. It was light in there. I kept the moisture perfect. Got these little freaking stubble things around this. Yeah, I got a bag somewhere with another probably 100,000 seeds in it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I heard. So you got to. What I did is I ended up freezing them, then sowing them a few months later. They need to have like a freezer, a cold shock or something. I looked into all that stuff. Saturday, this is back 15 years ago. It was just starting out. Now I'm always outside, and I got 20-foot freaking plants on the side of my house. Literally, they're 20. No, not 20. 10. They were 8 feet. Now they're probably getting close to 10 because they're almost at the roof. They're past my window. I don't know if you saw the pictures, but my plants are up past the window and almost to the roof now. And they just started flowering. I'm just getting all the little white hairs. If it wasn't raining out, I would take you out there to show you. Nice. I would love to be able to grow them properly. Thanks, Ronnie. I'm glad to be here. It's actually fun. I will get the setup better so that I'm looking at you guys directly and not feeling like an idiot looking in the wrong place, because that is irritating to try to read this and my eyes suck. So I got to blow up the screen and be able to see it, whereas in the big screen I would be able to see it a lot better. Thank you, Derek. I know what I'm talking about. I just don't know the terms. Sorry. Nice. Yeah, I'm in a small house. This is it's 2 bed. I don't know if the bedroom, my father's bedroom. And I moved here when my mother got sick originally. So my bedroom is like a small 10 by 10 room. Their bedroom, his bedroom is like 10 by 20, 10 by 15. And then all we have is a bathroom, living room, and kitchen all in one area. So it's a small house, and then I'm in the basement, but down here there's brick walls and open ceilings, and the floor is not level, so it's hard to build. Just hard to do. So I'm working on what I got. I put in a big bicycle tent over here. It's made for it's a tent made for storage of mountain bikes. It's 7 feet by 5 feet, and it's 6.5 feet tall. I have to be under 6.5 feet too. Excuse me, because of the ceiling. So I got that tent with my flow hood, and I got a secondary flow hood behind me, and I got that tent over there, which is a camping shower canopy tent thing I bought. It's 4 feet by 4 feet at the bottom, or 50 by 50 at the bottom, but it gets narrow real quick, so it's hard to put much in it. I guess that. Yeah, they do. They're looking really good. I got to get some pictures when it's sunny. I was going to do it. They're getting all the little white hairs. The leaves are getting small, and the little white hairs are coming in. Not the little white hairs, the pistils, the pistols hairs, or whatever you call them. So the females, all 4 are females. If I need some Myco, I'll look too. Yeah, I'm glad you got here too. Oh yeah, that's all I do is watch videos on how to do different things. Like I'm trying to think of building a composting barrel for my gardens because we used horse manure compost we got from a farm. Well, I have a ton of freaking plant matter and all this stuff, and KNF, Korean farming, and JDM, and all this stuff is possible, but I don't want to do all that. I just want to plant stuff and have stuff at the end of the season. But a composting barrel, I could put all my matter in and just have it, good for next season. And then I can buy some horse manure and mix it in before next season. Because my pot plants, I don't know if you guys have seen them, they're pretty big and they're pretty green. And, they're nice. My trees, I should say, I haven't added any nutrients all season. I started off taking the garden bed had grass growing in it, and so basically what I did is I took some of that gardening screening stuff, the black stuff with the holes in it the water can go through. I put that down on top of it, and then I put maybe 2 inches of horse manure compost on top of that, cut holes where each plant was going to go. And when the plants were about 4 inches or so tall, I replanted them into the garden. And when I dug the hole to put the plant, I dug through the horse manure compost, cut an X, and under the X was all the grass turning brown because it was dying. And put the plant there, cover it up, done. And I have not added any nutrients since. And I water it every day. And I did the same thing with my tomatoes, except the tomatoes I did not use the gardening grass or fabric. That's what it is, garden fabric. Found the cool tech where you just take like a barrel, like either one of those blue barrels with the solid top with the 2 caps, or a metal barrel, and you just drill a hole on the top and the bottom and the center, and put a pipe through it, and then just make a little door on the side. And then you make a little frame for the pipe so you can spin the. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. This is gonna kill me here. Good idea, Anthony. No, but I am learning about making a resin press, like where you get the little rosin bags and you press it with heat. I have a do-it-yourself thing on how to make the aluminum blocks that you put in the press. Basically, you take 1-inch thick aluminum, maybe 4x4 or 6x6 plates, drill 2 holes on each side, and then you can get like an ink bird, or I have this one from Amazon, temperature thing. So you drill 2 holes, and you put in heating elements on each hole, and then on the top one or the bottom one, you put a little heat sensor with your control, so you can set your temperature, and then you just put your bag in there and you put it in the press. It's really cool. I'm gonna make one. So I'm gonna have all that plant matter that should have plenty of trichomes on all the leaves and all that stuff. That when I clean it, I'm gonna take all that stuff and I'm gonna get all the freaking trichomes and I am gonna press it. And I don't smoke weed, so maybe somebody needs some of that stuff and they can test it for me. My dad likes the flower though, so he's gonna be getting most of the flower, or at least a couple ounces that he needs for the year. Because last year I made 2 ounces of decent, well, 1 ounce of really good buds. And then one last first harvest. Yeah, basically I made my own soil kind of thing. With my tomatoes, I basically threw in some potting soil, and I just added everything I had left over from all my different, like, I had some black cow manure I was trying to grow mushrooms with. I threw everything in there. I had some gardening lime, I had all kinds of stuff. Hair straightener, that was a tech. I saw that. Did it work? I'm kind of curious if that worked, because I saw that where you just take a hair straightener and you put your bag in between it and you just squeeze the shit out of it, apparently. Am I caught up on the comments? Yeah, I wouldn't buy anything from Fox Farms or anything. If you want good stuff to grow in, find a local farm that has cows or horses, and that they take all their cleanings. Horses are the best because they have stables, and all that straw and horse shit and piss and everything that gets on the straw, they clean them out every day and they put it into a big compost pile. That is perfect to grow. Got growing everything. I have those plants wrong. I think they look pretty good, no deficiencies, and there's no chemicals and no nutrients either. I just put them and let them go. Okay, let's see. Any questions here, guys? Anything we want to talk about? Yeah, I mean, dry ship would work too. I would make my own if I could have access to the dry ship. But the person I get it from, we have like a 4x10 or 4x12 trailer with 3-foot walls insides, and she filled that up for $80. It was like 4 yards for $80. It wasn't bad. My dad needed it, so I just got a little bit for our garden, for my garden. But my dad needed it for filling in some lawn. Yeah, gosh, it works. I mean, basically they eat grass and they shit out good stuff. So how bad could it be? And it grows the mushrooms. New projects? Yeah, I got lots of new projects. Right now I have my pressure cooker running with 3 1.5 pound bags of rye berries and 1 pound bag of rye berries, 4 or 5 LC jars because I'm making new lids. I want new LC lids that work better. I bought 24 stainless steel lids for my mason jars that are all one piece, so they don't have the lid and then the ring and all that stuff. It's just one piece. They're flat. I can drill a nice hole in it for my syringe filters, and I can put a injection port in it. No problem. They're going to be perfect. Rabbit shit works too. So does turtle shit. Who is it? Twisted Tree Nursery. They use turtle shit. Yeah, go there with a 5-gallon bucket and ask if you can have some shit. They'll give it to you. Tell them you're starting a little indoor garden for the winter and I need some shit. Don't tell them it's going to be outdoors or whatever. They're going to do it just because they want you to take smelly horse shit back to your house. And enjoy. Yeah, you want some good shit to put in your house? I got something for you. No, teasing, guys. In case you don't know, my sense of humor is a little sick. I like a number 7 Maury with an 11 blade. Number 3 works too, but I got 3 number 3 blade scalpel handles in there and a number 7. The number 7 is my favorite. I use a number 11 number 7 handle or a number 3 handle. Number 7 handle is nicer because it's longer. Sorry, I'll get to the right comment. Maury. Number 7 handle or a number 3 handle. But I like the number 7 with an 11 blade. But I'm just ordering 10 blades because number 10 blades because I want to try to get the better cutting action when I push in. With a 11 blade, it's so pointy that I have to drag it to make a cut, and I end up dragging my mycelium out of the way. I want the mycelium cut square. So with a 10 blade, it's got like a rounded edge. This is just see on an 11 blade, it's pointy like that. So you have to go really shallow to get a cut. Whereas with a curved blade like this, if it's curved like this, you can press down and not have to drag to get the same cut. So I'm trying a number 10 blade now, and I'm really excited to try them because I think they're going to work really well. You can if you want, Maury. I know everyone in here right now. Maybe in the future that'll come in handy. Right now I know pretty much everyone except for a few new guys, so I can pretty much go through all the comments. I am only about 2 minutes behind on the comments, so it's not that bad. Yes, that's true. Mary Michael. Mushrooms for shit. That's a good trade. From shit, mushrooms for shit. Yes, Mary Michael. I have seen their bags as well. I'm using right now. I'm using a combination of Olympus Myco's bags. Shout out to Olympus Myco. They got great bags. They got all kinds of different ones too. They gave me a bunch. Ronnie gave me a bunch from them because they gave him a bunch. And then I'm buying these, which are 4-inch by 3-inch by 13-inch tall. They're actually a lot shorter than the unicorn bags, and I use those for my little grow bags because I like making these little guys. These guys are so cool to make. I mean, it's a half a quart, half a pint of 6 to 8 ounces of spawn, maybe 12, 16 to 20 ounces of cocoa core, a couple handfuls. I just use a half pint and a couple handfuls of substrate, and that's it. That's my Oh, I have a question. Maybe somebody can help me. Let me get through a few comments here first. Oh, I could fix the plug. I'm good at that. Wayne, let's talk to me. Hit me up on Instagram or talk to me on my email, which is MycoAlan at iCloud.com. I could actually really use an impulse sealer, but right now I'm using a state. Cool. Yeah, hit me up. I'm here. I'll have to put it in there. That's my email address if anybody wants to send me anything. Yeah, hit me up, Wayne. I'll talk to you. That'd be great. Cool. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, here's the question. Yeah, has anybody? I'm growing lion's mane. Okay, this is a cup of lion's mane, but look at the little spikies coming off of this thing. Okay, the normal cup is colonizing. You can see the ropes coming out down here. I mean, the cup's colonizing like normal here. Okay, but on the top of the fruit, or on top of the piece I transferred, it's got these giant spikes coming out. They're really cool looking. I'm hoping it's not MycoAlan or Mycology, whatever you want to call that. But it looks kind of like it could be a bad thing. But I don't know. Looks kind of cool though. Those are in the air. Those aren't on the surface. Those are airborne. Or, they're sticking up. But anyways, I thought they were cool. Oh, that was a good deal. Anyways, anybody ever seen those? I'm hoping it's just lion's mane, because I'm trying to grow some lion's mane. I don't know why. It's like a challenge. I like growing it because it's not the same as I always grow, so it's something different. Bright light. Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm down to 8% on my battery here, guys. So if anybody has any more questions, I think we need to get to them because I am going to lose you guys in a little bit. Let's see how many people we got here. I think we still got 11 people. This is awesome. I'm so happy you guys came. I'm trying to get my YouTube following up because I've noticed that they don't post my videos to anything. I'm looking at people that have like 50 followers, some with 200 or 300 followers that are getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20,000 views on their videos. I'm lucky to get 20 or 30. Some of them have like 80. My biggest video, I think, has 112 views, and that's it. And I have 119 or 120 subscribers right now. But it's like, I just want to get the information out there. And, I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it to just, I want to be popular. No, I just want to tell people stuff. And I want to share my information, especially my videos. I just have fun making them. So, yeah, it might be, Daniel. I'm thinking it might be as well, but I don't know because I've had lion's mane in a cup. I mean, there is literally ropes coming down. I can see them, and they're hard to see, but I can see them on top of the surface of the agar too. And then out of the transfer, there's these little like freaking pointy things like antlers. I did it. Daniel, I know everybody's trying. They're doing a great job for me. Thank you all very much. I appreciate all subscribing, all that stuff. But it's for them. I'm talking like what they did to Pops, BS, copyright thing. And they don't tell you what the problem is either. They won't tell you when you do something wrong, what you did wrong. They'll just say the content break community guidelines, or it's an age restriction violation. But, my process so far for wood-loving species like lion's mane is I bought a kit, I cut a hole, and I sprayed it for 2 weeks. That was my first process. My second process is get the agar to grow, and I haven't done it yet. I have tried. I tried some reishi, and my hardwood pellets all contaminated. Don't know why. I had a bag that I colonized or sterilized, and they just, after a week, they all went green. So I have not had a successful run yet. So the process right now is get the grains to colonize. What seems to be happening with my lion's mane is I put the puck, or not the puck, but I put the transfer from my puck of agar into a bag or a jar with my corn or whatever, and it dies. Maybe I have a weak sample or something, but it grows out on agar really nicely. This one's kind of a little slow. I mean, this is only this is 8.5. I did this one. So it's like, 13 days old, so it's not that old. But it's actually completely colonizing the blade, but it's really wispy. But yeah, it's just been dying every time I put it in the bag with a grain. Like I don't know if you've ever seen how when an agar wedge dies, it goes from being colonized and nice and white to just sitting there as a piece of junk. I don't know what causes that, but No, I said, why can't you grow mushrooms that are worth some money? I said, these are worth money, just nobody wants to buy them. I don't know how to freaking sell this fruit. I don't have local connections. I got plenty of fruit I can make and sell, but I don't know who to sell it to. I don't even want to sell it to make a lot of money. I just want to sell it to be able to make money to give stuff away and make more stuff. No, sclerosis sounds like fun, but I don't really like the flavor of mushrooms. I just grow them for fun. I eat them occasionally, but like I took a couple of microdoses of chocolate last night just because I wanted the chocolate. But I'm not really into eating them that much. I should start. Yeah, thank you, P. That's my point. Is I've made probably 30 videos, and they're not horrible videos. I mean, they're a little bit do-it-yourself, amateurish, but they're still fun. I'm a fun person. I'm a fun guy. um, but yeah, they don't show up on any of YouTube's feeds. I mean, I've seen pretty much every Myco video I can find on different things like liquid culture, agar, growing, anything you can do. I've seen pretty much most of the videos, or at least part of them. Last night I was going through and I kept streaming or scrolling down and down, down. I finally found some videos, but they're really, really, really far down, and they sucked. But they were just like, 10 minutes of somebody building a Martha tent, and it's stuff that I've never seen before. But it's like 3 years old. I'm like, this guy's got 150 followers. He's had 10,000 views. How is that possible? Just I don't know. I got to figure out the algorithm or something. Nice. Well, yeah, you're going to be having a few things pretty soon. I got some different liquid cultures. I got a albino hillbilly. I got albino chocolate crinkle brain I'm going to send you, and the albino hillbilly. I like in them too. Already, I like you. I like in them. Hey, yeah. The rough morning. It's raining here, so he gets really scared when it gets raining and thundering. And he had an itch in one of his ears or something. He got some water in his ear or something when he went out pee or something, because he kept shaking his head, shaking his head. So he's laying down now. I keep waiting to hear him tropping around on the ceiling. Yeah, I got to get it sent out this week. I'm trying to get. I got to go to the store and get a T-shirt for you tomorrow, because I make them, for each person. Like I made this one, but I got to grab that. Basically, I've been broke. That's the problem. So now that I got some money in the coffer, in my I got a few donations from Duhawk sent me some money for some liquid culture premix, or not liquid culture, gel and gum premix. Because I made some gel and gum premixes that I let you guys know. If anybody needs gel and gum, I sell a nice little premix for 500 milliliters. Only $15, $16, something like that. Works great. It's clear as anything you've ever seen. Check out my IG. I've got plenty of listings on it. Oh yeah, we're getting there, Mike. I mean, I went from 30 something followers 2 months ago to 119, and that was with just a month of actually trying. I had given up for a while because I didn't think anybody wanted to see anything. Because it's basically it makes you feel like nobody wants to see what you got, but yet, and no, I'm not asking anybody to do it, but it shows you your average view times. Like a 10-minute video is getting an average of 1 minute. So what are you doing? Like, not you. What are people doing? Like looking at it for a minute, just like, oh, okay, and clicking off. I mean, and then they come and I love the videos. It's like, okay, well, if you love it, why don't you watch it longer? But anyways, yeah. Yeah, I started looking up information on Massachusetts as far as legality of mushrooms and stuff. Apparently, they have some different bills or whatever they call it. Proclamation, not proclamations. When they've got a bunch of different things going through the Senate in Massachusetts. Hopefully, I mean, I'm in Northampton. That's part of Massachusetts. Mike, you probably know about that area. Northampton, Greenfield. They got they got a lot more mushroom stuff out in that area, but that's like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me. That's in the northwest area of central Massachusetts. I'm in the center of Massachusetts. If you look at Massachusetts, I'm in the dead center. Equal ways from all sides. Dead center. Absolutely. Yeah, Ronnie, you got fucked. Honestly, that's all that happened with you. I don't know why. I mean, you see what I show. I don't know if I show a lot of fruit, but I do show fruit. I mean, it's not. I don't hide it. I don't discuss strains that much. I do call it fruit. And mushrooms are mushrooms. I mean, there's nothing illegal about talking about mushrooms. But I guess showing it, they can censor you or whatever. I don't know. But I mean, if they sit there and tell you, like on IG, you got community guidelines breaking for trying to sell stuff or trying to the hell was the term they used? Something about putting and selling. Well, that's the whole freaking point of these channels. And then I don't know if you guys Instagram where you're following people, you're liking their comments, and you've liked too many comments. What do you mean I like too many things? I can't like things. Exactly, it's just food. I'm only growing medicinal and gourmet mushrooms. All I grow. All I grow is lion's mane. Buddy's mane. Well, from what I heard, Elon Musk bought into YouTube. And honestly, I think he's great for free speech. I know he can be a little weird, but I'm not getting political. I'm just talking. If a billionaire buys it and makes it open to anybody to use, I think that's great. Maybe they can fix the algorithm. Any change next thing. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Derek. I mean, I've literally commented a heart or an emoji or a mushroom and a heart, and had that community guidelines violation. Like, how do I violate or promote and sell something by putting a heart? I mean, all I'm doing is saying I like it. Cool. I mean, you guys see the stuff I post about. I don't post about anything weird. It's usually funny puppy videos or golden retrievers mostly. Mushroom stuff. I mean, that's it. Pot, mushrooms, and funny golden retrievers. I'm not telling anybody to hurt anybody or do anything. Yeah. I mean, a lot of places are decriminalizing, which is good. Well, thanks, Pete. I appreciate you checking him out. Ronnie's got a bunch of videos too. Check him out. He's R&R Shrooms and some numbers. You got to find his page too. He's a good guy. Yeah, shadow ban. That's a good way to put it. Let's see. There's a few of us that are trying to break into YouTube. We got myself, Ronnie, R&R Shrooms, which is what you see right there on the screen in the comments. This guy, good guy. We got this other friend of ours from Australia. His name is Trippy. Trippy. He makes some funny shit, like good mushrooms, but he's funny. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to start thinking about wrapping this up, guys. I'm down to 6% battery. And yes, I think that's what I'm getting all my issues from. But yeah, let's wrap it up. I want to talk to you guys, or say goodbye to you guys. And if there's any last minute questions, feel free. Hey, hour and 40 minutes. That's pretty good live. I mean, for my second one. Yeah, our friends are all great. I mean, we all love the same thing, just enjoying life and helping each other, and it's been fun. I mean, I've been doing this for over a year now, and I'm enjoying it. I mean, I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. I'm actually trying to focus my creativity into breeding, which is, you know, for me that's fun. I mean, Ronnie, I mean, he's done like 100 freaking crosses already. You're welcome, Derek. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I'm gonna post it after this as well. See if we can get more followers if people get to see it. But please, if you know people or you want to send out some information on this channel or any of our channels, uh, please do so. The more fun. Get us 25 to do a giveaway. I think 14 people. I don't know, but we'll do something. I'll give more away. I got Daniel's giveaway gone. I'll probably do one on IG. We're getting close to 1,000 people, so I'll be doing one there really soon. Yes, make someone smile tonight. Absolutely. I want to say goodbye to everybody. Satterwolf, Derek, Married Myco, Ronnie, Nerdy, P, everybody that's here. I appreciate you coming. Let's see if I can see something here. Mike, thank you for being here. Daniel, Derek, all you guys. Yes, I'll be live next Sunday. It's going to be every Sunday noon. Every Sunday at noon, I'm going to be live. This is my time slot, so this is where I'm going to be. We can probably get someone else to do another time slot, maybe a Saturday time slot for Ronnie or Trippy or somebody. We'll get something going where we have people every day of the week. We got pops during the week, but the weekend we need something, and that's what I'm hoping to do. I'm going to be working on getting the video working better. I got a laptop my dad found that might work better for this. I don't know. But yeah, every Sunday, 12 o'clock, I'll be posting about on IG and YouTube and trying to get the word out and getting more people. And any links to the channel, yeah, and I'm MycoAlan everywhere you want to look. It's just MycoAlan. MycoAlan. That's it. I'll post it right there. My name on Instagram, on YouTube. Those are the only two places I'm at. I think. Oh wait, yeah, I got one on Facebook too. MycoAlan. I'm lucky that nobody has that name. So anywhere you see a golden retriever or white dot with MycoAlan, you guys. I'm gonna end it now, and I will talk to you guys on IG or see you tomorrow with Brock or Pops on Tuesday. Thanks, guys. Much love.